Tonight on a very special episode of One More Match.
Hello, new breeders, old breeders, all of the breeders, and welcome back to WWE ECW. It's the final episode before the new year, with quotations as there is an award. Well, there's a recap show at the end next week, but then we start the new year. We've made it here. We're finally at the end of 2006. And this is WWECW. It is, episode 28?
28.
Episode 28, the December 19th, 2006 edition. Now, with Paul Heyman fully scrubbed from the show, he's not even in the intro anymore. Now it's time to see what Vince's vision of WWE ECW is. So we get some promos. I think this show does feel like a definitively more Vince show. But all in all, it was a fairly decent one, in my opinion. And we can now see the direction that we're heading in. Do you have much to add before we get into this?
It's interesting to see like what Vince's vision is compared to Paul. But we already knew Vince's vision because Vince technically
There was Vince's vision all along.
Yes, it was Vince's vision, but in quotations, Paul Heyman's vision with quotation marks over it. Because Vince has his strange way of booking, I will say, where the heel wins. The people you want to win don't win, but the people he wants to win. It's just always fun. It never backfired on him, Ash, didn't it? It never backfired on him. Never did.
No.
Always worked in his favour. Just don't look up John Cena, Roman Reigns, Triple H, all being hated by fans and
For years.
For years. Don't worry about that. They're all wrong. Vince was correct. Roman Reigns is the next star. Look at him now. But yeah, it's pretty much Vince's vision throughout the show, where he's like, Paul's gone, my time. Like if I had to guess, he walked in playing My Time, Triple H's original theme, singles run theme, walking into the building, just like, my time, there, like nobody else. The fucking, do you reckon he comes in like MVP's theme with the whole blow up stage and everything, like, I'm coming. Ain't nobody can hold me. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm coming.
Exactly. Probably not the first time he said that either. Dirty bastard.
But he doesn't say I'm coming, he says I'm shitting.
I preferred my joke.
Yeah, fair enough.
I prefer the subtlety of mine. You just went fully in there with a fucking sledgehammer, and gross again. It's all implied. But yeah, this is number 28. This is the last one before the award show, which is what we'll do in place of the recap show that takes place next week. So let's go into the show. This show had some more promos on it. It had a couple more promos involved, which is a more interesting take. And the first promo is Bobby Lashley, who comes out and he is sweating his fucking tits off. He is absolutely pissing with sweat. And he cuts the most stilted, awkward. It's like, I am so happy to be ECW champion. It's my passion. It really is. Oh, fucking hell, mate. And so this.
You know what it's like? It's like when you are shy at school, but they're like, go on, Ash. You read us your presentation on To Kill a Mockingbird. Go on, Ash. Come on. And you really don't want to miss. And then you stand up and you're like, I like to kill a mockingbird. The N-word is cool. That's all I have. Thank you. I'm sitting back down. Is that all you really have? Yeah. Sorry, miss. Like, that's what he's literally doing. He's like, I am ECW champion. Shout out to the troops in Iraq. I nailed it, guys. And then I didn't mean to do
it's so stilted and awkward. The crowd are fairly receptive to it somehow, but you know what I was receptive to? Fucking Renee Dupree. the most extreme athlete in ECW, comes out. He's oily as fuck. It's incredible. He comes out and says, you're just a puppet. What? You second me. It's just, do you imagine all the Frenchisms?
And because they were in the Middle East, they were out in Iraq.
They did tribute to the troops.
Yeah, that came out
the
on
week
Christmas
prior.
Eve, which we might do as a bonus, but that's
No, we're fucking not.
That might be a highly maybe. No, that's
You
not
can do it by yourself.
that's not the one where the infamous Ben Moore photo takes place, but he's in the army helmet that everyone goes on to use about Uncle Chris. Like, my Uncle Chris served in Vietnam. Can you please wish him a happy birthday? And then you get some clueless celebrity going, hello, Uncle Chris. I'm so glad you served for our country. Without realising, obviously, who it actually is.
Like when fucking people tweet Josef Fritzl, notorious bastard and criminal, at Hulk Hogan. Like, it's my uncle's birthday today. I want to wish him happy birthday. And then Hulk Hogan's like, yeah, brother.
Happy birthday.
Notorious, he kidnapped his kid and kept her in the basement. So,
but
yeah,
but he basically says Iran rule, Iraq suck. It's something like that, isn't it? Basically.
You're gonna get wiped like the American soldiers get wiped in the Middle East. Hot, too disgusting. And then he says, well, I'm going to face you right now. And then he beats him in 2 minutes 35 with the Dominator.
I just like, it's like, because obviously Ash was telling me the history behind the war, and we're obviously not going to get into it. But like,
I'm not that informed, I can't lie.
But he was telling me.
In comparison to Piggy, I'm a fucking history book, but...
Like, and I just, like, I'm not laughing at it, but it's like, apparently from what Ash told me, it's like the UK and US, Boris Johnson, and I assume Joe Biden just went, now Taliban, you're not going to, like, take over the country when we leave. We promise, we promise, Mr. Johnson and Mr. Biden. We promise. They leave, and they're like, fools. Back in we go. Just like fucking school children, like, You're not going to eat all the pizza, Jerry, are you? You're not going to eat all the pizza. Don't drink too many Cokes. You promise? I promise. Goes in, starts slaring down the fucking 3 Cokes at once. But yeah, I don't mind tribute to the troops. It's just a nothing show.
I don't.
I understand patriotism because you
fuck off. Fuck off, your shit army. Fuck off. Fucking Americans.
Like, because obviously they just want to make the Americans happy.
Oh, we love our veterans, us. What about when they come back riddled with PTSD? We love our veterans. Yeah. Fuck off. Treat them better. They're serving your fucking country. No sweat on all the soldiers who do it. It's just,
It's funny. Yeah, no. I understand where you come from. It's like when it's not the same comparison, but it's like when people for Pride Month be like, "We support the LGBTQ community. Don't worry where the money's going. We definitely support them. We definitely do. Don't look where the money's going." Or like when WWE were like, "We're inclusive to WWE. We're inclusive here in WWE." But you know who was very inclusive because of his face paint? Ultimate Warrior and Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and it's like, yeah, okay. Tell me when you're taking the piss. When you're taking the piss, like, better fucks do ever fight in the war. I find it funny that he's like, you know how we're gonna solve it? We're gonna go to Iraq and we're gonna fucking fight for the country. And by fight, I mean these wrestlers are gonna fight each other and not in the war because I do not want John Cena killed because he's my precious champion. But yeah, that's it. Bobby Lashley just squashed Rene Dupree like the American squashed France in the war.
I'm not getting into that. But yeah, we move it forward though as Lashley batters Rene Dupree, normal stuff. We then get Matt Striker. The segment, it recaps him kicking Balls Mahoney in the testes, and he's like, "Oh, I'll fuck you up, Balls." But there wasn't a promo beforehand, was there? It was just a normal one, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just came out to the ring. We also get Brad Armstrong on commentary. And this is just because Taz was probably supposedly going to leave, and they went, we need someone else. Brad Armstrong. Who? He was a wrestler. JR called him one of the best he'd ever seen. He's also obviously a part of the fucking Armstrong family. So, fucking best wrestler in the world, Road Dogg Jesse James. But yeah, obviously
wait. Brad Armstrong. I know he's related to Jesse James, Brian Armstrong, but are they also related to Scott Armstrong?
Yeah. They're all son of Bullet Bob. You have Steve Armstrong, you have Scott, and you have Brian.
Brian is Road Dogg.
Brian is, Road Dogg.
Or what he's known as here in this time period is Kip James.
A cunt.
Alright, tell us your true feelings on Road Dogg. I'm trying to be nice here, and he's like, he's a fucking cunt. I know we're in the Christmas spirit. I know we're in the Christmas spirit, but like, come on.
What do you want from me?
I just love the difference. Oh yeah, he's Kip James. Yeah, well, no, he's not Kip James. He's BG James, I believe. Then you just have Ash going, yeah, he's a cunt. Yeah, fair enough. Just very quickly, because it's obviously Christmas time coming up shortly. I just want to very quickly ask you your thoughts on the current game that came out this year, to SVR 07. Any fun memories?
SVR 07. It was alright. SVR 07. Oh no, SVR 07 was an absolute banger of a game, and it helped me further my way into getting into wrestling. So yes.
Oh, you love it.
Great game.
Not being sarcastic, are you?
No, genuine. I just was seeing some shit on the site. No, SVR 07, helped me actually get into wrestling more.
It's obviously the game that's coming out around this time anyways. It's out probably.
The season mode was great. GM mode was okay. It was great. I love SVR 07. Great themes, great music, great selection of wrestlers. I obviously had the one on the PS2 and then eventually got the one on the Xbox and went, fucking hell, how'd I play this shit on the PS2? Jesus Christ. Because the Xbox the 360 was obviously way much more powerful, so yeah. No, great game.
And obviously on the PS2 you can hack it, so you can have like a 6-man TLC Elimination Chamber match, or a 6-man Buried Alive match, which I don't know how it would work in real life, but fair enough. It's a good game. I definitely liked it. I played season mode a lot, and by play season mode, I just went through the season mode, skipped all the matches, and just watched the storylines, like the cutscenes.
See, I didn't do that, but I did basically do that because I would just get out the ring, grab a chair, and DQ. And I always thought, I've won. I've not won. And I was just losing every single match. As the most elusive wrestler, Default, with Hardcore Holly's theme.
What's
and
that?
Red Jeans.
Was Hardcore Holly in 07? No, he was. Well, he was.
I mean, his fucking theme was.
Oh, fair enough. Obviously, 07 is the one with Undertaker has spooky technic pyro. Technics. As he makes the light.
SVR 07, great game. Probably my. Oh, if I had to rank the SVR to the 2K games, it'd probably be 07 with time has significantly gone down in my estimation, but it's just kind of probably WWE 12, then SVR 2011, then 07 for me. I didn't like 08 or 09 or 10 particularly much. I didn't like the redesign of 08. I didn't really like the gameplay of 2010. And 09, I honestly don't remember what the fuck it was.
And any of the 2K games, like WWE 13 to WWE 2K14 to 24, spring any memories?
I mean, I played all of them. But through time, I've gradually become a bit disenfranchised with them. Because it's like, we've made a new game. Oh, have you added anything? No, but we have changed the controls for the 5th time. It's like, do you guys want to fucking do something interesting with your fucking games? Like, no, we've just added all the wrestlers. Great. How about make universe mode interesting for the first time in 10 and 12 years? You fucking shit cunts. How about you make the story mode actually a story mode that you want to see, not you playing a story in someone else's fucking shoes? I don't want to be the fucking Lock. I want to be the Legacy. Let me fucking have my own story. Fuck's sake. But yeah, sure, you can put your face on it. You're still doing their fucking story. Like, oh, I'm playing in Daddy's shoes today. Great. Fuck off. Shit. Sorry. I do what? It's been so long since they've actually, like, yeah, sure, 2K, what was the one they released after not making them for a while?
2K22.
No, but what, really? Was that it? Was it not 2K23? There was a break in between.
Yeah, 2K20 and Battlegrounds then 2K22.
Oh, well, I completely forgotten how 2K22 was, so I was going to say after the break it was good, but probably that's just the absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Because 2K22 was all about Rey Mysterio's career, I believe.
Great. Can we play his fucking stem cell surgery sections, please?
And in 23 was obviously Cena, and 24 was the 40 years of WrestleMania, but we've only included 3 WrestleManias. And plus, when you play the showcase mode, don't forget that you also, when you play it, it literally hit a punch, and then it goes to a cutscene that's in real life for some reason, and everything's blurred.
But yeah, I'd love to say that I appreciate it, but also like, it's just been a long time since they've done anything even remotely interesting. Like, you can't just fucking make the same game every year and just change the controls every 2 games because you're like, oh shit, we not made anything interesting. Great, fuck off. Give the license to someone else who actually wants to make a wrestling game. Not AEW though. They can fuck off. Fuck Fight Forever. I'll take fucking 10 2K games other than more than Fight Forever.
The problem with Fight Forever is it has a great foundation. Don't get me wrong, it has a great foundation to be a good game, but it lacks in execution because there's nothing there. Yes, it's a good base game, but it's a game where you need to up the base every 2 to 3 years. That makes sense. Like,
Plus, it's also an absolute critical failure because they're like, yeah, we're going to make our own games. It took them like 4 years. It fucking released. And the players, no one plays it anymore. It's just a money sink. It's an absolute fucking money sink.
And I believe Kenny Omega did come out and go, yeah, Fight Forever was, yeah, sorry guys, yeah, I fucked up. Like, because he was like, yeah, it did not turn out how he expected. And I believe there's a bit of tension between him and THQ, or him and Ukes, one of the whoever the file lives it.
Ukes probably.
THQ's
long dead.
Because they just went, yeah, because if you're wondering, they're basically just, yeah, you can buy a DLC, you can get Edge, but Edge doesn't have his theme. He does not have his theme. The only theme they actually paid for, actually there's 2 themes they paid for, was Kingdom and Cult of Personality. That's the only one. Christian didn't get his own theme. Ruby Soho didn't get her a theme. Christian, I'm sure you know Christian did not get his theme. They did not get the rights to the TNA theme. How much does the TNA theme cost, lads? You cannot get the fucking rights to it. They're a struggling company. They've been around since 2002. Dale Oliver's not that fucking expensive, lads. You probably give him a 50 quid and a little pop-up and he'd fucking do it for you for free. Like, how much did TNA want for the royalties that you couldn't be arsed to buy the fucking license for the song? Alter Bridge, I understand. Alter Bridge is a big band. Rancid, I understand. Big band. Fucking TNA Dale Oliver, you could not get the rights to that for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's just, I think this segment could be entitled Mourning the Loss of Good Wrestling Games.
I think
it's been a hot minute. it's been a while. Like I like 2K23. It's fine. It's okay. Will I be buying the next one when it comes out? No, fucking course I won't. Fuck's sake.
Well,
Right.
yes, I probably will. Yeah.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah, I've been buying each one since like 2018. So you know.
I bought all them up.
I mean, I have all of them anyways, but like, I've specifically been spending my own money on them since 2018. So
I've been buying. I bought like 2K14 to 2K17 and maybe 18 for the Xbox 360. That's about it.
yeah,
But like, I fucking Buy Forever was a game I was excited for, and then it came out, and I just went, oh,
and then you bought it, and you're like, "Oh, this was great." And I went, "How much did you actually play of it? Like 5 hours or some shit like that." Like,
yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I'm so excited, and then I played, and I was like, no, got the DLC and everything. Hopefully, if it goes on sale, like I'll buy it again to try and mod it. But just, I know they don't want to do the strategy that 2K did, where you release a game every year, but release a game every 2 years, build on it, and then release it. Build on it, and then release it again. Don't fucking just have this, your hole hanging out, and you're not going to wipe it. At least wipe it. You know what I mean? Fucking, you have a foundation, you can build on it. Don't go, well, the first one failed, so we're not going to do a second one. You know? It's like Vince McMahon and Paul Heyman arguing over December to Dismember. You did the first pay-per-view, it failed for multiple reasons. Make a second one, it'd be fine.
yeah, exactly.
But they're probably not gonna make a second one. I will say that, and then they'll come out and say we're making a second one. But yeah, good wrestling games are long gone, sadly. But the best thing you can do is support mods and shit, where they try and improve the game. Like Young Boy 11 is doing a SVR anthology mod, where he basically has all the Xbox 360 characters from 07, 2011, with some PS3 attires from like 09's DLC tab, and some character models that were made by other people, like Sting.
Carlito's Apple.
Ash's favourite character in that game. The apple from...
the bear.
Yeah, Rumble Roses. There's two or three characters from Rumble Roses. So the bear, and the polar bear, the bear, and fucking the apple. For people that... If we ever release
One day we still need to do the custody of Carlito's ladder match. Mate, that's a wild shit. One day we will make that eventually.
We will if we ever get access by Young Boy, either on an Xbox 360, we will do it, or on an actual Xbox 360, we will do it. Fuck me, we've written some bangers for the Young Boy 11 mod. Like Maven's in it, fucking Benoit's in it, Angle's in it, Sabu's in it, Dreamer's in it, Sandman's in it, like all of their characters, and some from Normal Roses, and Sting's in it as well, and it's oh.
I don't even fucking know.
But yeah, we need to do.
I can't even remember.
We need to do the custody of Carlito's apple, or Carlito. That's a go to story that we did.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, let's just rattle through the CCW because it was decent, but it wasn't very remarkable. Matt Striker defeats Balls Mahoney. He hits him with a reverse overdrive, which, you know, now the joke is obviously Picky's like, I love the overdrive. It's my favorite move. And then we saw an overdrive, and he's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that's an overdrive. What? No, I thought you put the balls in the mouth. Sorry. And then Matt Striker hits him with a reverse. Then Striker hits him with a reverse overdrive. He didn't even pop for it. He's cosplaying as an overdrive enjoyer. That's all I'll fucking say.
Thank you. I will stand for this slander because he's my co-host, and I don't like fights. So yeah, you are correct, Mr. Dreams.
Even if I hit you with a flatliner, you wouldn't know what it was.
I don't know any wrestling moves.
That's how that fight ends.
Like it's so funny because when Slater and
They'll be sat there like fucking Dean Ambrose when Jake the Snake whapped out a snake on him, just grinning. Yeah, that's how you know you've been hit with a real overdrive.
It's so funny when we watch wrestling together, me, you, and Slater, because you and Slater know all the moves, But I'm sat there clueless, like, yeah, you hit him with a. And then today we're like, Osprey cutter, Osprey cutter. Yeah, you hit him with an Osprey cutter. I know what I'm talking about. Thank you. Obviously, I don't, because there's the one thing I don't pay attention in wrestling. I don't pay attention to what the moves are called. Like, I obviously know the famous ones, the tombstones, the chalk stamps, the power bombs, the buckle bomb, the curb stomp, the dirty deeds, the claymore. I know them ones, but like your fucking standing 450 shooting star press, fucking moonsault into a hurricane run. I don't know. I don't even think that move will be virtually possible.
I've just spent a decent chunk of. Well, I've just played the games a lot, and I've done a lot of moveset creation, so a lot of the moves just generally bleed in. But yeah, fun stuff. I don't know, I just like doing the moves. Obviously, I'm not as up to date with moves as I used to be, but there used to be a lot of fun just kind of figuring out what the fuck these moves are called. So yeah. But yeah, so reverse overdrive from Striker to win. Brad Armstrong was shit on commentary, and I doubt we'll see him anymore. Then we get a Hardcore Holly promo segment, and you know how we said that the Bobby Lashley promo was fucking Ricky Cheeks? Well, the Hardcore Holly segment was Ricky Cheeks, but in a good way. Because it's so, it's so wooden that it's, enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, yeah, last week there's been a rumor that CM Punk tried to tap me out. I didn't tap out for anyone. Now I'm going to face you now, CM Punk. But this one's going to be in a 3-minute match. Try submit me in 3 minutes. And remember one thing. I am a weapon.
My favourite thing is... my favourite thing is, I don't mind if you recreate this. My favourite thing is, he goes, Hardcore Holly goes, yeah, that referee stopped me. And then what did you yell out?
And then and because he's obviously got the accent, it's like, that referee was trying to fuck on me. Just fucking... It felt like it, you know? It felt like that was going to happen. Still my favourite excuse. Although I'd say that Cody, like a politician, has told that story about 20 times. And says it the same way, with the same beats.
The problem with that, I have with the he was trying to fuck on me thing. So I just can't look at that video without seeing Mafu in the background, just standing there like a deer in the headlights.
Just high as fuck.
Yeah, it's just... yeah, fuck on me, yeah. Like he looks like Kurt Angle in that one Triple H meme, in that fucking meme where Triple H is about to deck him, where he's just like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you do that's what you get for doing edibles with wrestlers who do edibles. But yeah, so the 3-minute contest, Punk just keeps trying to cinch in the fucking Anaconda device, which, you know, you gotta say it, mate. Punk, you've never played the games before, because you have to do a bit of damage before you can actually hit your submission. You know, you don't just hit it on him straight away. He's gonna kick out, you know, he's gonna do it. So Punk keeps trying to cinch it in, and at the end of the 3-minute contest, he, within 2 seconds, he gets on the Anaconda device, but the bell rings. So Punk gets angry. Hardcore Holly smacks him from behind and hits him with the Alabama Slam.
Yeah, the Alabama Slam. Didn't hit him with the Holocaust, sadly, but hopefully we'll see that soon. Hopefully we don't.
See, they've managed just to scrub the internet of that.
Could you not find it?
Oh, I couldn't find it anywhere, no.
Oh, fuck it. I can probably find... I know, I've seen it in a Wrestling Bios video where he deliberately calls what the move is called. I can probably find it for you in that video.
I'm alright. I'll manage.
But yeah, I believe
it's nice to have a little promo segment. It gets the personality of Hardcore Holly in, which I kind of love. At least they're trying something different, you know. So yeah, decent segment. Obviously, he's gonna set up a blow off with him and Punk at some point. And then we get a fucking
Oh no, continue.
Then we get a pre-match segment where in the back, Shannon Moore on the phone saying, like, I'll do it tomorrow, man. And then Daivari runs into him and he just calls him a freak. and they get so close that it looks like that's where the thumbnail comes from. So it looks like they're about to drop the fattest kiss tape you've ever seen. Because like Shannon Moore he just moves in, and like Davari's speaking, so it looks like he's going like, oh, it's fucking wild. I love it. I love all the really homoerotic Shannon Moore segments.
And then Grey Khali's like that creepy uncle who's just standing there wanking.
I just realised, did we manage to completely miss out the fat oily guy segment in Armageddon?
I think we did.
It was the loudest I was the entire show.
I think we'll talk about it here. Armageddon had a segment where
it was a Naughty and Nice Divas contest.
And Santa Claus came out, and obviously the Divas come out. The Divas, he tells the Divas to all dance, so they go through the dances. He awards Crystal the winner. And then, hold on. He starts doing this.
Yeah, he starts stripping, and who is it? It's Big Dick Johnson. He gets his fucking top off. He's got the oil on. He's gyrating. And like Piggy was changing into his Christmas outfit. I'm just like, yeah.
I was changing.
Make it rain, baby. Yeah. I love Big Dick Johnson. Unapologetically.
I was changing.
I love that man. Sorry.
I was changing into my gear, so I just looked over and I was putting on the coat, and then all I seen was just make it rain, baby, make it rain. Show me a bit of that Dickie.
But yeah, I absolutely adore him. I love him so much, and yes, absolute gold, fantastic stuff. But moving on. Yeah, so Shannon Moore and Davari have this confrontation, which results in Shannon Moore versus Great Khali, which Great Khali beats him in a minute. And yeah, there we are. And Tommy Dreamer tries to batter the Great Khali again, but once again gets beat the fuck up, and he's been stretchered out. Will he be injured for good? Will we not see him again? Fucking doubt it. He'll be back next week, probably. Or in 2 weeks' time when the show's back. Can we just fuck Tommy Dreamer off? I know I complain about him every single time. It's just no one in the crowd likes him. I don't fucking like him. Do you like Tommy Dreamer?
No.
Yeah, fuck off, Tommy. Fuck off.
I feel like there's a gun held up to my head. Like, do you like Tommy Dreamer? It's like, do you like Tommy Dreamer? There's only one right answer. There's only one. No, fuck. Just
one more fight. He's
cocking up the shotgun to shoot Paul Heyman. That's that promo.
And then Alan pulls up with his Glock. But yeah, wrestlers and guns in their promo. That's a video. Not making it though. Not me. I'm too lazy.
And then Cash Wheeler pulls up with his gun because you cut him off. You cut him off on the motorway.
Exactly. But yes, and the main event is Test versus RVD and Sabu. This is setting the scene as there's a poll on WWE.com saying who's going to face Bobby Lashley in 2 weeks' time. Is it Test? Is it RVD? Or Sabu? And RVD has this match won with a frog splash on Sabu till Test runs in at the end and steals the win and throws him out the fucking ring. I've had enough of Test having us cheat to win.
He should be
like he's supposed to be he's a brick shithouse. He should be treated like Lashley is.
He should, but it's
he's probably wider than Lashley, for fuck's sake.
He is.
But he's a heel. So he has to cheat to win. It's like, oh, come on.
But don't worry. Don't worry. Things will get better. Things will definitely get better for Test. He won't be gone in a few months. He'll definitely be here forever. Don't worry, but next month.
That's fucking ominous. You make it look like you were the one who did it. Fucking Jesus.
Test can't say anything now. He's dead. But don't worry.
RVD wins the contest. RVD will face Bobby Lashley in 2 weeks' time.
But don't worry. Next month, well, probably 2 months' time, in real life, my boy arrives on the scene. You're going down, down, down. Gonna put you in the ground. Down, down. You know, Marcus Corvon. Let's go. The new breed will slowly be coming together for WrestleMania season. And I'm looking forward to it. But are we going to get are we going to get Donald Trump on fucking ECW? Because I hope so. Even for a second.
No, he's not fucking doing that.
I love the
extreme. That is the episode of ECW. That is exactly where we're at. And yeah, solid. It is. Yeah, it's been another episode. Thanks everybody for watching. Join us next week for the award show where we go through and give some of the awards. Just mentioned about 3 of the awards that we're going to give out. Make them as spicy as you want.
So obviously we have Wrestler of the Year. We have Cunt of the Year. So that can be anyone from Hulk Hogan to Chris Benoit to Paul Heyman or Vince McMahon. Anyone's on the table. It can be real life. Real life can be included into it, but it has to be in the current year. It can't be like Hulk Hogan for his racist remarks they make 10 years later. Like, it would have to be in this current year of 2006. Anyone is eligible. Wrestler of the Year. Anyone is again eligible. Raw, SmackDown, ECW. But they might be from ECW, if that makes sense, because we obviously aren't watching the Raw and SmackDowns. We're just watching the pay-per-views that they appear on. So, likely, if we select a Wrestler of the Year, it's probably going to be on ECW. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
And actually, what? I think we have worst pay-per-view of the year and best pay-per-view of the year. So yeah, stay tuned for next week when we bring out the awards. And at the end of the day, the awards don't matter, so don't get annoyed. Don't get annoyed if your favourite wrestler doesn't win an award.
I mean, they do matter. It's the first year. We have to say they matter. We've held it to a full panel of experts, of ECW originals and fans alike. They all definitely matter. They're very important awards. So make sure to stay tuned for next week on One More Match.